Hey guys, back here with another video for you. I promised in my first video to make a ranking video for Assassin's Creed as well as Star Wars. I thank you to the one person who actually looked at that video. Before I get started with this one, I want to mention that I do still plan on doing that. With that said though, I do have some things I need to research. I'm not very familiar with how to make YouTube videos. I'm very inexperienced. I don't know how to do this. So I'm doing research trying to figure out things of how I could truly make a full experience for everyone. And until that happens, I'm not going to make that video. Again, I still do plan on doing it. It just might be a while. But while we wait for that to happen, I'm going to publish more content like this, where I'm talking about things, whatever it may be. Usually it's going to be podcast material like this, where I'm just staring into the camera talking to you about something. And sometimes it might be something like a gameplay clip, but more often than not, it's going to be something like this. Alright, now we can get started. Rey Skywalker was a movie that was just announced by Disney a few weeks ago. This is a film that nobody asked for. And by nobody, I mean nobody. This movie does not justify its own existence, and I don't really know why Disney thought it would. The sequels rather, were not received well by anybody, by any stretch of the imagination. Nobody thought these movies were good. And they completely destroyed Rey as a Mary Sue character. They made her a Mary Sue character, and that completely destroyed her character arc, because any real threat that was ever pronounced and present in her arc was completely diminished by the fact that we knew J.J. Abrams or Rian Johnson or whoever the director was going to pull something out of their ass to make it so that she was fine, and any real danger that any character was put in was going to be fine because she was going to save them. Or some very unnatural, weird thing was going to happen that caused them to be completely fine. So, now we're making a Rey Skywalker movie. And I, again, don't understand why it exists. They didn't even try and make it work either. They didn't hire someone like Dave Filoni to direct this. They didn't hire someone that had a deep love and passion for Star Wars. They hired this woman by the name of Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, who, if you are unfamiliar with this person, she is an activist and has openly pronounced having activism in all of her films that she does. Literally, every single one, without fail. And so, you hired her to direct a Star Wars film? That doesn't seem right, does it? That doesn't seem right at all. No, that does not seem right at all, to hire an activist to direct Star Wars. Now, I could be wrong. I might just be a sexist or a misogynist, but I'm inclined to believe that I'm right in this assumption that you don't hire an activist to do a Star Wars film. Especially one like this, where Rey is already a greatly empowered character, one that's pretty OP, given the circumstances. And all she's going to do is feed this Mary Sue-driven character that has no arc. Rey has no discernible arc because everything is flip-flopped. She loses her way and gets set on a new path with every single film. And your way of fixing that is to make yet another movie on this character that people do not like. Give her a sequel. You're giving her a sequel. Another movie on top of the trilogy she already got. And you're hiring an activist. Someone who has openly admitted to liking to make men uncomfortable and make them feel not right given the circumstances. And you're hiring her to do the film? I know I'm going to get lashback for this, saying that I don't like women, I'm a misogynist. I don't give a fuck who directs Star Wars. I don't. I really don't care. I want good stories, I want good narratives, that's all I care about. I care about having good Star Wars. And if you don't like that, I don't care. I'm entitled to my own opinion. You know, many other content creators, some of which have been Star Wars Theory, some of which have been other people that I don't remember their names, have commented on this as well as people like Geeks and Gamers and stuff like that. And when you show openly that you have no care for your fan base, that's an issue. Of course, Disney does care about their fan base, just not in the way that we want them to. They care that their fan base is going to hate watch things. They hate watch things and critique their movies. Disney knows that people will hate watch this movie. They know this. And so they're going to publish it because it doesn't matter whether or not people like the movie. It doesn't matter whether or not they left the theater thinking it was the best experience they ever had. They care about whether or not they're making money. And as long as people go to see the movie, whatever the reason is, they're still making money. They're making money regardless of who likes the film. As long as people see it, as long as people watch it, they do not care. And so as long as we keep falling for these things and keep watching these movies that we know we won't like, they're going to keep doing this shit. They're going to keep pumping out Star Wars movies that aren't true to the story that George Lucas created and not true to what our minds want and what our hearts want for this franchise. They're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing this, and they're going to keep making us disappointed. They're going to keep doing it. There's nothing we could do to stop them unless we stop fucking watching them. That's what I'm doing. I'll admit guilt. I watched all 3 sequel movies in theaters despite knowing that I wasn't going to like them. And I don't know, maybe my opinion will change as we get more information on what this film is going to be. But as of right now, I have no intention of seeing this movie at all. You know, once it comes out in theaters, I'll watch the ads, I'll see what it looks like. I have no intention of seeing it. You know, maybe if it gets released for free on Disney Plus and it won't actually be hurting Disney at all if I watch it, then maybe if it comes out free on Disney Plus. Because if it comes out free on Disney Plus and I watch it, that's not helping Disney at all. It's not promoting their activist, beliefs, their feminist beliefs. I'm not promoting that by watching the movie on Disney Plus because I'm paying for that subscription regardless of whether or not I watch their shitty movie. But in terms of going in theaters, anyone who sees this movie in theaters, even if it's to critique it, just know you're hurting yourself. You're hurting the fan base because you're promoting this poor behavior. You're promoting this not okay belief system that as long as we keep putting out movies that people will watch, we'll keep making money and we'll keep doing it because that's all we care about. Disney is a big industrial company. They don't care about the foundation of Star Wars. They don't care about what it means to the fans. They don't care about any of that. They care about making money, as I said. That's all they fucking care about. So, if you like the sequels, you thought they were great, you want to see this movie too, that's fine. I'm not going to stop you. You're entitled to your own beliefs, and I'm entitled to mine. So I won't be watching it. But if you want to, sure. But if you're one of those people that was planning on hate watching it, just know that all you're doing is helping out Disney. Anyway, that's it for me today, guys. Hope you liked it. Hope you liked the content. If you like me, please consider liking and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. It makes me feel heard. I'm not doing this because I want to make money. I just have a deep passion for these things and I want to talk about them. And so hearing people back me up on this, having people, help me out on this journey is really helpful. Thanks a lot. If you guys want to have a discussion about this in the comments, feel free. I'll probably look at them if there are any, and have a great day. May the Force be with you.